First we race, then we rescue. Let's race and rescue! Hello everyone, welcome back to Piston Cup Productions. Today, at the time that I'm recording this, it is Monday, May 26th, Memorial Day 2025, and I went to Target, and boom, how patriotic. I found the Race and Rescue cars. This is Case V of 2025, and the three highlights being Race and Rescue Mater, Race and Rescue Lightning McQueen, and Rally Race Chick Hicks. Went to Target, and they had been telling me for the past 3 days, they're coming in on Thursday, they're coming in on Friday, they're coming Saturday. I went all 3 consecutive days. They never showed up. And then I was like, okay, do they come Sunday? They're like, no, we don't get shipment on Sundays. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And I was like, okay, what about Memorial Day? I figured they might be off or something. They're like, no, they'll be here by then. And I'm like, okay, bet, I'll be there. Rise and shine. Here we go, Monday. It's like 8 in the morning. I throw my clothes on, start getting ready. I just threw on whatever. Raced on over to Target and rescued these guys from the resellers. I could see these being taken up by resellers. Like, I can already imagine the scenario. They see this pop out so much among the normal red background, and they're going to be like, oh, that must be something special. It's the Racing Reds all over again. They're going to call these Target exclusives. I can already see it because of the red and the yellow. Get ready, guys, because this is just the beginning. All summer long, you're going to see a bunch of this stuff on the channel. And you're going to see stories on Facebook, TikTok of boy moms, resellers, collectors, scarcities, because there's only one mater per case. There's 2 of McQueen and Chick, but just one mater. Now, I'm pretty sure he'll be in more cases down the road, but for now, he is only in this case in a quantity of 1. So there's no one else out yet. Obviously, there's going to be more. I think there's 18 of these to collect, which is absolutely insane. 15 or 18, something around that ballpark. There's just a bunch of these. But I think this is a good start off. And I know I'm not the biggest Race and Rescue fan. I've made it very clear in a lot of videos, and especially when the poster came out. But I really just needed to see these in person to see how I feel about them. So we're going to unbox them, give our thoughts, and see if these lived up to disappointment as we all thought, or they're actually good and worth it. So we're going to start off with the main man himself, Lightning McQueen. So you got your Race and Rescue Radiator Springs logo right there, and the Race and Rescue RR makes the shape of the radiator cap. That's a very clever design choice. I really like that. I love the background, like the sparks flying in the air, the yellow glow. It kind of looks like the Cars Tune packages from way back in the day. It's awesome. We finally got a new logo, because before it was like a circle sort of like sticker and it said new for 2024. Now it's just like a little box. So who knows, maybe this is going to be used for 2026 as well, for the 20th anniversary. Hopefully, because I really like how that looks, especially these creases here. Like, it's giving 2006, 2007, 8, 9. I mean, basically up until before Cars 3 came out, they had these creases or like these indents on the packaging. And of course, from 2006 to 2010, they actually curved into the packaging. Now it's just like a rectangular box, but it's amazing to see this design choice back. And it's in gold. Like, it looks special. It catches your attention when it's among all the other cars on the shelves that have had the same packaging for the past, what, 2022, 3, 4, 5, 3 freaking years consecutively. Like, this just stands out. I think most of the hate for these comes from the fact that they're part of the main line and not a sub-series, because if these would have replaced the Glow Racers, I think everyone would have loved them. I just don't think these were really meant to be in the main line, because they took up so many slots of other cars we could have had this year. So there's Lightning McQueen's artwork. It is the Cars 3 McQueen, obviously just photoshopped to have the Race and Rescue stuff all over. You have the red sort of box here in the background with the white streaks. It looks very, very nice. Kind of reminds me of the 2010 Final Lap in a sense, with the red and the yellow and the white streaks. We are now back to the red logo once more, but now we have a white border going around. Previously, it was a white logo. On the back of the packaging, Race and Rescue logo, Sarge, Chick, and Mater. Now, there's a bunch of people on Facebook. I mean, I'm telling you, this is where it all starts. It's all downhill from here with idiots on the internet. They think Sarge is available yet, and blah, 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 blah. I can't find him. He's so hard to find. He's not out yet. Let me make that clear. He's not out yet. He's coming, as well as all the other ones. You just gotta be patient. They come out in waves. But yeah, I can understand why Mattel doesn't put a bunch of cars on the back anymore, because you got idiots who think, oh, well, they're all here, must be the complete set, like, oh, now I have to hunt them down. No, we're starting with 3 right now. You have the case listings online. Go to Instagram, you'll find plenty of leaks on there, and you'll see in how they come in assortments and whatnot. He did not get cut out. He does exist. He's still coming out. You got Sally, Luigi, and Guido, Adam Rodriguez, Sheriff. There's so many more coming out. This is just the beginning. They're not all going to drop at once. Made in Thailand. There's your barcode. It's pretty much the exact same as the complete assortment. And they surprisingly did scan in the store. They didn't give me any, like, item not found BS. So, anywho, let's go ahead and unbox the Lightning McQueen here. Okay, so here is number 95 himself. And let's start with the front. I'm going to start off with a comment that I've been told by a couple of friends of mine, that the headlights are very cartoony and book stylish. And when you look at the Rally Race McQueen, which hopefully we'll review soon, because the 2-pack of that one has been found in the United States with Rally McQueen and Chick. That one has the realistic headlights, kind of like this on-the-road McQueen right here. He's got the exact same expression as the on-the-road McQueen. I like the lightning bolts. They got the little black outline. Looks cool. The expression, I think, is might be new, or I think I've seen this reused somewhere before, and I'm not sure which McQueen variant has them. I don't know, or maybe it's a completely new set of eyelids. I can't recall exactly. You got your 95 underneath the headlight. Looks great. Kind of missed that, you know, it was gone in on the road. Here's the first sight. It says Rescue. If you zoom in on there, it says Radiator Springs Race and Rescue. Of course, these are made in Thailand, so they're going to be a little fuzzy. And you got the mismatched wheels, kind of like the GRCs had last year. Number 95, yellow lightning bolts, rooftop lights. I thought, and a lot of people thought too, that these were going to be the exact copy-paste of Deputy Hazard Lightning McQueen, but they are completely different. And I'm glad it is, because I thought it was just going to be a simple repaint of the light bar. But it's a brand new piece, which is good. It's great to see that. So yeah, they are completely different, but there is a little comparison of the two of them side by side. The other side of McQueen, same thing. Rescue doesn't change. It doesn't say race on one side and rescue on the other. Let me know your thoughts on those mismatched wheels. What do you think about those? Back of the spoiler, again, the illustration looking headlights. It's an interesting design choice. And you got the yellow spoiler. In the front it says race and rescue. So that's pretty much it for McQueen. Interesting little piece here. Do you think this is an upgrade or a downgrade? We went from this to this. Let me know. Me personally, I prefer the GRCs, but who knows? Maybe once all of these come out, I'm going to have a completely different opinion. We'll see. Remember, these are all fantasy. These never appear in any of the movies, so I know that's a head turner for a lot of people. Here we go with Chick Hicks. You know the drill. Same sort of packaging. I love the artwork on this guy. It's a shame we've never gotten the Cars 3 Chick Hicks outside of the rubber tire release. Extremely rare piece that I'm sure lots of people would have loved. Here we have Chick Hicks in his first ever appearance in an expanded universe collection, outside of like the Cars 3 variant, the silver variant, the Dynaco variant, the one with the headset from Cars 3. This is your first expanded universe Chick Hicks variant, and it's a good one. I'm glad he's not some sort of firefighter or some shit. Like, I'm glad that this is a rally race Chick Hicks, and it looks phenomenal. Like, this is one of the ones I was most excited for. Same with that rally race McQueen. I just love that artwork. Oh yeah, completely forgot to mention, we got the names at the bottom now. So that one says Chick Hicks, and then this one says Lightning McQueen, Rayo McQueen, Flash McQueen, Relampago McQueen. I'm not a huge fan of the names being towards the bottom. I know GRC did that last year, but anywho, it's a little hard to see when you have it there at the bottom, and the name just kind of disappears with that, you know? It would have been nice if it was just here, you know? In the top right corner. Anywho. That's why I'm not working at Mattel. I clearly don't have good ideas. So here we got Chick Hicks. Painted mouth and everything. And brand new expression. Don't believe we've seen this ever before. Let's dissect this guy, because I know a lot of people have been waiting for this piece. So there's the front grille. And here he is compared to the Cars 3 one. So you can see the mouth expression. Somewhat similar. You know, you got no RSN logo now. You got just a rally race logo there on the fake headlight. There's the hood logo in blue and red and white. Looks great. It's fantastic. I like the black outline. I know a lot of people like putting black outline on their cars. Hey, you're in luck. This one has it on already. He has the Hicks VIP Racer sticker there. Does he have it on here? No, there it says press. So this, wow, this guy's egotistical. He has a VIP Racer sticker on himself. Former and forever Piston Cup champion. He hasn't gotten rid of that. He has his Chick Hicks signature on the roofline there. He has the Rally Race 200 logo. I'm excited for the book to come out so we can learn exactly what all of this means. I think it comes out in September or July. I forgot. It's been a while back when it got leaked. Rally Race 200 Chick Hicks. Looks great. I really like it. My only nitpick is... here the numbers are kind of funny. Rally Race 286. Anyways, my only nitpick is the gray should have been silver, in my opinion. Now, I know there's a plastic Chick Hicks coming in a playset too, and we will compare that one to this one. It's been forever since we got in a plastic Chick Hicks as well. It was the Dynaco Color Changer, and then it was the Cars 3 Chick Hicks in plastic format from some Piston Cup motorized garage set. So the fact that we're getting Chick Hicks love this year, it's great. He's a great character. I know he's very popular. A lot of people love him. He's probably one of the best antagonists from the entire franchise because he's hilarious. I mean, Michael Keaton, you know? Well, up until the third movie, but, you know. Former and forever Piston Cup champion. Pretty much the same sides. Nothing too crazy. You got the mismatched wheels. You got gray on the back, dark blue on the front. So we have no yellow rims anymore, which is a staple to Chick Hicks, in my opinion. But hey, could be saying the same about McQueen. He has yellow wheels now. There's the top, and there's the bottom. Great looking piece. I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to Mater. Oh, before I forget, the Cars 1 Chick Hicks. How can you forget to compare that with the brand new Mater artwork? Because he has the hood, tow hook flying up in the air. Would have been cool if we got the return of the tow hook being the peg holder right here. That would have been great just for Mater. That would have been awesome. New for 2025 logo. There he is in the packaging. Mater Mate 3+ back at the packaging. It's quite a heavy little piece. And to think that red is going to be a part of this line. Same with Morgan Martins. Those are going to be pretty heavy blisters too, and a bang for your buck if you're paying $5 for those guys. I feel like that's worth the price for the large vehicle you're getting. Okay, here is Tow Mater. Heavy little chunk of metal. Since it's Thailand, you got your beautiful front and back in metal. This guy looks great. I actually really like how this guy looks. He got the rescue logo right here on the side, yellow stripes, yellow wheels, no mismatch going on. Race and rescue logo on the doors there. This sort of like dark blue navy color for his rear view mirrors. It looks great. I really like how that looks. There are the eyes. They kind of look cartoony-ish. When you look at the green in the eyes, they look like illustrations, kind of like those McQueen headlights from earlier. See how McQueen has the realistic eyes and then Mater's look a little bit more illustrated? Interesting. Same with the headlights there for Mater. He's got both of his headlights this time around. For consistency, I would have liked, you know, one of them to be broken because I feel like Mater's the type of guy to not ever fix that. There are his teeth looking great, nice and shiny. There's the hood, radiator springs, race and rescue. A little fuzzy there for Thailand. There's the other side. He looks fantastic, dude. Like this new cable assembly here, that's what we're gonna move on to next. You got your light bar and then this entire big chunk of plastic back here that's very sturdy and just incredible looking. I mean, it's a great, fantastic piece. And there you got the tow hook, very thick red plastic. I love the chains going there down connecting to the hook. It looks really, really good. There's the back. Still got your good old A113 license plate. Yeah, I really like how this looks on Mater. Let's see if he will connect to Lightning McQueen's little tow hook punches. And sure enough, he does. So that looks really good. Check that out. If only Chick Hicks had it, I feel like that would have been hilarious to have like this sort of action going on. I mean, he kind of like just barely holds on there, but it's, you know, it's probably gonna fall off on a different kind of surface. Yeah, see, it's not really secured. Well, that's how I used to do it when I was younger. Or what I used to do is wrap it around the fender and then just drag them along like that sideways. But anywho, that's essentially it for our Race and Rescue first wave of diecast. Let me know which one your favorite is. I'm going to say right now, if I had to rank them, I think I would say first Chick, then Mater, then McQueen. I think all three of them are good. I think this is a very good start. But as we go down, it might get a little worse because I know there are very, very mixed opinions when it comes to Sally, Morgan Martins, Kathy Copter, Sheriff, Adam Rodriguez, Cruz Ramirez, Jackson Storm. Like, all of those are very controversial, but I feel like these are a good middle ground for everyone. I feel like everyone's going to find something to love about these. They're all good. I liked all three of them, to be honest, especially after seeing them in person, in packaging, the leaks before. Not bad. A solid 7 out of 10 for McQueen. I would give Mater a solid 8.5, going into 9 territory out of 10. And Chick Hicks, 9 out of 10 as well. I just wish silver was applied to the back part there, and it would have been a phenomenal, fantastic piece. But anywho, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you're going to be picking any of these up and what your thoughts are on the race and rescue line thus far. Piston Cup Productions signing out, and I will see you guys next time.